Hey there, thanks for checking out this video once again. Andrew Fleur here. Want to talk to you, as the title suggests, about how you can avoid losing $666 per month on your next condo investment. Before we get to that though, let me recap to you again the two big challenges facing us as condo investors in the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area right now. Number one is affordability. No surprise to anybody, GTA is very unaffordable. For us as condo investors, no exception. So very hard to find anything entry level, easy to get into, easy to afford. The average entry level condo now in Toronto is about $750,000. Gone are the days of being able to walk into a sales center and buy a condo for $200,000, $300,000. Long gone. So it's just very hard to get into your first condo investment or your next condo investment in the GTA. Second big challenge is cash flow. So cash flow is long gone. You cannot get positive cash flow on a single condo unit in Toronto in the GTA anymore. Unfortunately, wasn't always this way. We used to be able to do that, but prices have risen so dramatically, rents have not kept up. And now layering onto that, we have rising interest rates as we're currently experiencing right now. So positive cash flow is long gone. Most condos, if you're buying them today, you're looking at between $1,000 and $2,000 a month negative on your accounts every single month using the traditional 20% down. I want to talk to you about and add a third challenge facing us as condo investors, and that is closing costs. Now, this is not something that's sexy or super interesting that most people want to talk about, but it is a reality that's dramatically affecting our returns, our ROI, return on investment for our condo investments here in the GTA. Again, wasn't always this way. Closing costs used to be very negligible when you're buying pre-construction in Toronto, but now your average closing costs on an entry-level condo in the city of Toronto, between land transfer taxes, development charges, and all the various fees paid to the various different levels of government, everybody taking their cut, it seems, you're looking at about $40,000 on average. So if you just take that $40,000 and you divide it over, just to say, a typical 5-year timeline horizon for a condo investment, that's $666 per month. So if you invested in a market such as Calgary, where there are no closing costs, versus Toronto, where you're paying $40,000 of closing costs, you're looking at saving, not losing, $666 per month. So what if you paid yourself that $40,000 instead of just poof, it's gone out to the various levels of government for absolutely nothing to show for it? And that is what you can do now if you're investing in the city of Calgary. On top of that, of course, instead of getting negative $1,000 to $2,000 a month cash flow on your investment, you're getting positive cash flow, or at worst case, you're getting break-even cash flow at least when you're investing in Calgary with us. So we have another great opportunity. I'd love to send you all the information on it in Calgary right now. And that fits all of our criteria. Easy to get into, very affordable, low deposits, positive cash flow or break even, at least worst case scenario, no closing costs, built by a great builder, and just another great simple investment that you can get into that just makes sense from day one. So many times we as condo investors, whether we're new or whether we're seasoned, we just overcomplicate things. We think about things a little bit more than we should or need to, as opposed to just going back to the basics, the fundamentals of buying cash flow producing properties in Canadian cities that makes sense from day one. Just set it and forget it, buy and hold, refinance every few years and continue to reinvest. That's all there is to it, right? It's very simple. With that in mind, I want to share with you and let you watch this clip that I came across this week. I think you'll find it pretty interesting, from Dave Ramsey, one of the top financial and real estate gurus out there on YouTube. Check out this clip.
I've been walking with people with $10 million net worths and greater. I thought they had some kind of special sauce or something. It's always disturbed me a little bit that there aren't any secrets. The vast majority of them don't do anything that's super sophisticated. As a matter of fact, it's kind of ridiculously primitive. They find something that they like and that they understand and that they're good at, and they do it a lot.
Okay, so there you have it. There's the clip. I thought it was pretty cool. I hope you did too. But basically, here's a guy who spent his entire career, 30, 40 years, studying millionaires and understanding what it takes to become one himself. And now he's approaching a billionaire. And as he said, he was looking for the secret. And so many of us are doing the same thing. What is the secret to success? How do we do this? How do we become financially free? And as he said, ridiculously primitive, right? Ridiculously primitive, the methods that so many of these millionaires that he studied use to become millionaires and to stay millionaires and grow their wealth. And that's exactly what I'm all about. That's exactly what these investments in Calgary are all about. They're just very simple investments, easy to get into, affordable, low deposits. They make sense from day one. They give you cash flow from day one, and they're all managed for you. Just set it and forget it. There's no stress, there's no anxiety. It's just a simple, straightforward investment, rinse and repeat. And as I've said in previous videos, you don't need 20, 30, 50 properties to be financially free. Check out my video, again, 5 to Freedom. You just need 5 of these properties in your portfolio. You can have more if you want, but with 5 of these cash flow producing properties in Canadian cities like this, starter homes and condos that pay for themselves every single month, let them sit there. Let them set it and forget it, buy and hold, refinance them every few years, reinvest that money, or use that money to fund your lifestyle, whatever you choose. That's all you need to do. Go back and check out my previous video on that subject. But once again, we have some great opportunities right now for you that fit this criteria. Simple, straightforward investments that make sense in Calgary. I'd love to get you all the details. So if you're interested, just send me an email, andrew@truecondos.com. Call me, my team. We're here to help, 647-371-0110. Until next time, happy investing. We'll talk soon.